Natasha, what is up? I'm going to give you a brief history of hip hop. Obviously, I can't go really too long because I have to send this over text message, but I'm going to give you history. So, start off hip hop, 70s, early 70s. Hip hop was about being at a party, That's why I call it MCs, Master of Ceremonies, okay? The mic, someone that would get up on the mic while the DJing is, doing his thing up there in the 1970s. He would get up on the mic and start just rhyming, just sick things like that, Then it evolved in more dance and culture and things like that. But we're not going to get into that right now. First off, we're going to go on to one of the first, hip-hop groups who actually took a lot of inspiration from rock, because that was what was getting popular at the time. Someone took a lot of inspiration from rock and things like that. We can take a look at the first group that we're looking at today. We got my dudes, Run DMC. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They were a really great hip hop group. You know what I'm saying? In the 1970s, early 1980s, things like that. That's what it started off. You know what I'm saying? It really launched hip hop. They really hoped to launch and mainstream hip hop. Because it's like a thing. Some of their songs you probably have heard before. You know what I'm saying? Just a simple music. Yeah, it's one of the songs. So yeah, that was early hip hop. Very simple, just just like simple rhymes, things like that. Then you're gonna get into the 80s. Things get a little bit more complicated. Hip hop starts just being about just rhyming and shit. It just starts being about other stuff and maybe doing stuff that's more complicated. So you get in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, you start, people saying obviously the Notorious B.I.G., you know what I'm saying, my man over here, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest of all time, you know what I'm saying, just I love, you know what I'm saying, just saying the picture, you know what I'm saying, my man, B.I.G. I love him, you know what I'm saying? So then, but hip-hop, it's normally on the East Coast, and, it gets bigger, in the 80s, because, the marketing people, the people that are working at the record companies, they want to capitalize on it. They want to make money off of it, so that's when it starts to get bigger, when the record companies start to pick up these artists, these hip-hop artists, and start signing them. So, you know what I'm saying, you got B.I.G. Over here on the East Side. Then, someone a really turning point in hip hop was when it didn't just have to come from the East Side, it come from the West Side. West Side meaning Cali, California, everyone in California, so the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like West Side, like Tupac around shit. So East Coast meaning New York, Delaware, fucking Philadelphia, things like that. So yeah, and then, you know what I'm saying? So on the West Side, we got a group called you may know, hopefully, or else I'm gonna really hate you. We got a group called NWA, otherwise known as Niggas with Attitude. Yes, these is Niggas with Attitude right here, you know what I'm saying? They really revolutionized hip-hop because, now it doesn't have to just come from the East Side, it can come from the West Side, it can come from Cali, it can come from San Diego, Oakland, you know what I'm saying? So, also doing the West Side thing is, what many consider the greatest of all time. I don't think it's the greatest of all time. But, you can say he is. Obviously, you know him. Mr. Tupac right there. Really a big part of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Not only a big part of hip-hop, he's just a cultural icon, a poet, a leader. You know what I'm saying? So that's the West Side thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it got, a lot of things in hip-hop. If you want to move, more towards the 2000s, you know what I'm saying, after the 90s, Tupac died, you know what I'm saying, when it was the 2000s, you want to go to people my man over here, you know what I'm saying, you might know him as the guy that made All the Way Up, And then, you know what I'm saying, that song's like, All the Way Up. You might know him as that, but, you know what I'm saying, he's a lot bigger than that. My dude, I'm saying, one of my favorite artists, you know what I'm saying, Fat Joe. He's a big part of 2000s hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, people like him, people like Fat Joe. It was people like, someone that I actually don't think is very good, but, you know, he's still pretty popular. Someone like, someone like 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Someone like, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorites. I love him so much. It's one of my favorite, you know, hip-hop artists of all time. I think he's, you know what I'm saying, definitely one of the best hip-hop artists of all time. You know what I'm saying? Still making shit. Saying, Lil Wayne, obviously. You know, you got people in 2000s and, you know, moving towards, you know, 2010s who actually, you know, he was popular back in the 90s, but, you know, he really made a comeback like 2010, 2011. We got, you know, the OG, the man that should have died from weed like a hell of a long time ago. We got motherfucking Snoop D-O-double-G, a.k.a. Snoop Dogg, the motherfucking man. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's, he's pretty cool. Everybody's pretty cool. So, yeah, then you want to move in more to, like, 2010, 2012, 2013. That's when, the revolution of trap started to, you know, come into place. You know what I'm saying? We got people like, let's see, who's a good one? Zaytoven. I don't know if you know him. He's a real popular, producer, you know what I'm saying? He's a real popular producer. So like Zaytoven, you know? You got people like my dude from Atlanta. You know, I really love him. He has produced, you know, a lot of the hits that you see, you know, in you know, pop and rap and all stuff. My dude Michael made it. I love him. He's a hardcore blood. That's why he's wearing all fucking red and shit. So, cause he's a hardcore blood, and you know what I'm saying? That's what bloods do. They wear fucking red. Like my dude right here, got fucking red on because I'm fucking blood. So, and then, you know what I'm saying? Also in the trap movement, some of the rappers in the trap movement are, who really started what hip hop is today, a rap group, one of the first rap group ever since, you know, like Wu-Tang Clan or like I guess Odd Future, but you know, they're pretty big. So like ever since like Wu-Tang Clan or like Run DMC, this is a rap group, Migos, and you know, they're pretty like, you know, they're pretty revolutionary since that they really made what hip hop is today. You know, they made that style that you now know as hip hop. So yeah, that's Migos. And then also, you know, someone you probably know, someone that I've heard you like, is the leading man of hip hop. Many would say, is, you know, it's Future. You know, Future, the man. So yeah, and you know, after that, you know, we got auto-tune and things like that really taking off. So, you know, we got people like my dude really trying to take advantage of auto-tune. You know, we got my dude, Wiz Khalifa over here, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's, you know, that's really hip hop, you know what I'm saying? That's just a brief history of it. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Started with the mics and just people getting up there. Then you moved on to more serious stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like B.I.G., Tupac. Then you got people from the West Side doing their thing. Then you got people in the 2000s doing their thing with like the flashy graphics and the flashy cars and chains and, you know what I'm saying, hardcore bloods and shit, West Side, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and you know, that's really what that's what hip hop is today. So you know, and then just like a good old, you know, one, you know what I'm saying? Now we got motherfuckers like this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real different because, you know, we used to have like fire shit. Then we got shit like This is just fucking dumb, you know what I'm saying? Fuck.
With Wix, you can create your own professional website.
We got that shit. It's just fucking not even acceptable. I mean, honestly, what is this nigga doing? I mean, seriously, this is just dumb shit. This is fucking terrible, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That shit's just fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's not even fucking good. But yeah, that's hip hop. So that's the deep brief history of hip hop. And yeah. Like.